It's not even zoomed out. What are we doing, camera? Well, that's better than nothing. I'll keep zooming it out if I need to. Wondering why it's being such a pain. Let's see. Okay. I hope everyone's Sunday is going well. Whoops, now we're 2 minutes. There we go. We'll just stick with that for now. I can always zoom out more later. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a good Sunday morning so far. I woke up and it's snowing, so I should probably get my lazy buns out there after this stream and shovel. So yeah, this is my first adult coloring supply haul of 2023. Everything I bought this month. So yeah. Hi Erica and Sonia. So yeah, I kind of bought a few things this month, but it was because, it was my birthday, channel anniversary, all that good stuff. So, 10 inches. I definitely didn't get that. I think we had a storm that rolled through, was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday or Thursday. It was pretty gnarly, but we definitely did not get 10 inches. So, it was maybe like 4 or 5. Hi, Dee, Melissa, and JL. Or JI, sorry. It looks like an L for me, but first time, so welcome. Hi, little Miss Nat. Ashley. All right, so I'm just gonna dive in. This is just my haul for January. Is my camera? Oh, there we go. It's gonna do the zoomy in, zoomy out. Let's see. Hi, Filmic and Pauline and Cheryl. If I miss anyone, it's just because, it does move, chat does move fast. So I think I'll start with the books I bought this month. Let's see if I got these in order. Let's go like that. Okay. So I need to zoom out more. All right. Come on, camera. Always got to search for I need to put this on my hotbar. Hi, Tina. You may be enabled today. You may not. You might even already have some of these. This thing is being like the slowest zoom out ever. Whoa. What I'm going to do, though, is move my camera a little bit more towards me without hopefully not making you all dizzy. Sorry if you hear the dogs barking. We've got, of course, my dogs, but then we're also watching my trainer's dog right now, and so we get a little extra barking action in the background. So apologies if you hear that. Hi, Frederica. All right, so and the other Melissa. Oh yeah, lurk away. This is just a haul. I'm going to play with a few supplies, kind of swatch a couple that I did get. Not like swatch all the way though, because we'd be here forever. But hi, Janine. Yeah, so let's get started. So I have been trying to get all the Christine Caron grayscale books from Amazon, and I believe I finally finished the collection. I gotta go double check. I think, the one I'm missing is her, I forget what she calls it, but it's got like the Egyptian gal on it. I think I need to get that. One second, I need to fix my camera because we're crooked and I don't want to make anyone dizzy, but sorry. I cannot flip through books crooked. I haven't gotten her Benny Blues. Those are the ones I haven't. I've been collecting her portraits, but maybe I'll look into the Benny Blue books. Are the Benny Blue ones on the nicer Create Space paper, like that her portrait books are? Sorry, you're gonna see my laptop in the frame. I'm just all like not tech ready today. All right, so yeah, I was trying to complete her collection. And so I grabbed the Fairies 2, and the Fairies 3. So these have been out a while, and they're on the nicer Create Space paper, and these are like her older images. So this is Fairies 1. But like you can totally see how this style is so much different than like her latest portraits. This is her older work, but it's still really beautiful. Um, so yeah, I grabbed this one and it is on that nicer Create Space paper. And by that I mean like it's smoother, it's not all printer papery. The grayscale on these is a lot darker than like her newer ones I've noticed, but not a big deal. I'm not doing a full flip through, but I'm kind of just giving you an idea of what's in here. That one I really want to color for some reason. This one is so pretty. I don't know if any of you have ever seen her version of coloring that one, but oh, yeah. All right, so that's the first one. That's Fairies. We'll just call it Fairies 1. And then the second one here, let me get to, oh yeah, see, these are the Benny Blue ones. I don't have the Benny Blue. I didn't see the Mermaids one on Amazon. I'm gonna have to look. I will look. So here is Fairies 2. I'll show you a few of these in here. If you want full flip throughs, just leave a comment after the stream, and then I'll know to do a full flip through. Because, you know, I don't want to sit here, ooh, that's cute, and do like full flip throughs. We'll be here forever. That is gorgeous. Look at that fairy. She's glowing without being colored. I would almost like just not color her. Leave her as is. So yeah, these are her older works, but they're so stunning. All right. And then we got Fairies 3. Some of these ones you'll recognize because these ones are a little bit more recent. Like this one, I'm sure you guys have seen. I swear I've colored that one before, but on a PDF. Yeah, I wanted the books because I really want to like just complete a book from her one day, someday. Life goals. Let's see. So yeah, really cute. Some of you might recognize this one. It's a pretty popular one too. But yeah, these ones you'll recognize because these are a little bit newer, but not quite. So yeah, that is the Fairies 3. Okay, let me grab. Okay, so I did a 70 East Books haul. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of 70 East Books. They used to be on Etsy, and then she moved to a private website. She made her own website. And so I've ordered from her. I ordered 3 books, but I just wanted to show you because all of her books, when she ships them to you, come in like these cool little sacks. And I've been saving the sacks, but I don't know what to do with them. So I ordered 3 books from her. One is a Ken Matsuda that I've been meaning to get. This one was like a random Korean fairy tale coloring book that I hope I'm going to like. We'll find out. But the real reason I had ordered from her was because I wanted the new Anastasia Koldareva book. So, and then she does include 2 Anastasia Koldareva printed images. So I'll show you these real quick. Let me just get these little sacks out of the way. All right, let's start with the Anastasia one because that's the whole reason I shopped there. So it looks like it came with, oh, I think it goes this way. Is this from her Dragons book? I don't know. Yeah, June is, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. June is really, really nice. She gets back to you ASAP, and I usually will order like a minimum of 3 books just to, you know, make the shipping worthwhile. But she ships super quick. I got these really quick, so I was really happy. So here's the other little freebie page that came with it. I'm going to do a full flip through of her new book on my channel, but I'll give you guys kind of a little preview. But I'm sure you've probably seen this. A few have already done their flip throughs of this. Such gorgeous work. But yeah, I mean, I love her artwork. The paper in these books is such a pain in the buns. The only pencils I honestly use on these are Prisma. And then for the hair, I usually use like my Pro Color or Black Widow. But I've tried to use my Lumies in these books and just never, it doesn't turn out right. So I stick to my Prismas. Yeah, it's just a weird paper. I like smooth paper, but this has got like something else. So yeah, I'll do a full flip through this one on my channel. I had planned on doing that. Isn't that just so pretty? Oh, I love her work. Yes, we see you in chat, Thomas. A few people have replied to you. I saw a few people. Okay, so this is the random one I threw in my basket. Because like I said, I tried to order, at least 3. And it was like a Cinderella or fairy tale one. I have no idea what it says. Yes, I can see you, Thomas. I I had replied. It looks like this artist has a few others though. So interesting. I honestly know nothing about this book, so we're gonna find out together. But oh, so it's all the fairy tales. Okay, because yeah. Ooh. So I think this is a Korean one. Oops, let me switch over. This actually is really cool. There wasn't any previews on 70 East books, so this was like a, oh shoot, I hope I like this. Although you can do a return, but yeah, I don't feel like paying the shipping for that. Some of these are kind of creepy. Like, look at this one. Oh my gosh. It's like semi-scary. But yeah, just said fairy tales. Oh, I kind of like this one. Look at this. And the paper in this is actually really nice. I like this paper. Oh, that one's cute too. So yeah, I knew nothing about this one. I just was like, oh, fairy tales. Let's try it. Let's see what we got. I love it's got the anime thing going on. This one would actually be really fun to color, I think. Ooh, I like these too. What fairy tale is this one? I'm trying to think. This is a Red Riding Hood for sure. Yeah, so this is an interesting book. Ooh, I like this one. Wait, get it on frame. Very interesting. Oh, it says Nutcracker for this. So haha, that'd be perfect at Christmas. Interesting, interesting. Like, I don't hate it. It's totally not what I expected though. Like, she's got a knife. This is not a fairy tale book for kids. Like, this must be like the Little Mermaid or something. I'm thinking. Yeah, so it's like, and this one's printed really lightly, but oh, this is pretty. This little double page spread here. I don't know if you can see it because it's printed super lightly, but yeah, it's actually really cool. Oh, Little Woman. Yeah, you know what? You're right. With the books, that's probably right. I totally spaced on that. I don't really consider Little Women a fairy tale though, but so interesting. Yeah, like I said, I had thrown this one in my basket and I was like, well, I guess we'll see what it is. But no, this might be fun to like play around with. I'm gonna have to try. What's the knife one? I don't know. That one I was like, well, hi. All right. Oh, but there's something sticking out of this one. Okay. So I wanted a Ken Matsuda coloring book, and so I just ended up ordering it from 70 East Books. You can totally get this elsewhere, but like I said, I was already purchasing the Anastasia Koldareva book, and so like I said, I like to buy 3. So I just grabbed this one, and I've always wanted one of his books. I've never purchased. So let's get back here. I do like that you get little previews. So like if you wanted to copy, I mean, his work is so magical. The way he colors everything. Hi, Joanna. So yeah, I'm not gonna do full flip throughs, but we'll kind of sneak peek. These are so pretty. The paper's really nice. I like this paper. Just gorgeous artwork. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, got like a little taggy in here. No, just like a little Isbin. So pretty. Oh, got. I am gonna have to break out my Google Translate to find out what some of these are, but it looks like they just have a list of more books because there's like Johanna Basford and all that. Hi, Gina. If I missed anyone, sorry. I'm like I'm flipping through pages, so I might miss some of you. Yeah, I've seen people do such amazing work in here. Let's see, the front has like some coloring tips. Ooh, I like this, except that they're using Holbein. Oh, they're using Holbein. So the 70 East used to be on Etsy. Now June has her own website. It's literally 70 East Books. So yeah, Holbein watercolors, but they also have the Mission watercolors, so I forgive. But that's cool. He shows you how to paint the way he did it. Like it's literally step by step. That's really cool. I've never had one of these, and yeah, I'm very interested. And then looks like we've just got like full pictures of his art up here. Ooh, this will be fun. Let me know in chat, or sorry, not in chat, because I won't see it. In the comments, of course, if any of these books you want to see flip throughs of. Okay. Excuse me. Why am I got such a cough this morning? This was a random find on Amazon. I did just film the flip through of this, so this will actually be up on my channel a couple days when I'm not lazy and I can actually post it. But yeah, this book is really nifty. So it is another Korean coloring book, but just really fun, kind of like it almost reminds me of Romantic Country meets Johanna Basford. So like that's the style I get, but really fun pages. Like I said, I have a flip through video already made of this one, so you'll see that pretty soon. But it's cute. And it is really nice paper, like really nice. So and it's very like thick. This one I really want to color, like this double page spread. But yeah, it was just, I was super happy because there was no preview of it on Amazon. So I was like, oh, I hope this book isn't crap. And then when I got it, I was like, oh, thank goodness. But yeah, so that is Vintage My Room. It actually wasn't too expensive. And considering the good paper in it, I was like, okay, it was well worth it. So, and this came like shrink wrapped twice. Like they legit wanted no damage to this book. It was kind of funny. But I do already have the link in the description for some of these things. I'll add the links after the stream as well, but the video will be coming up soonish. All right. So, as you guys know, Hannah Lynn has her latest and greatest book. I did already film a flip through of this. I'm going to try and post it this afternoon, but no promises. So, Fearsome Fantasy Faces. Now, she has this edition on Amazon right now. This is the Create Space version, okay? She also will be releasing a pocket-sized version, which I will buy instantly. Aw, Terilyn, thank you. You're so sweet. Yes, I'm not feeling good today. I'm congested. I've got a cough. I've got like a raging headache that won't stop. But I couldn't take my Imitrex before going live because then I would have been real messed up. But Yeah, so she does have an artist edition coming out. I'm not going to buy the artist edition. I am going to get the pocket size though, because I love her pocket size books. And I already bought the PDF one, which I'll explain later when I show you PDFs. But here are some of the images. So this has the line art version and the grayscale version. So like if grayscale isn't for you, the line art one's there. But I'll just show you a couple images because like I said, the flip through of this one is already done. Hi, Dawn. So, and a few of these you might recognize because she's kind of shared on social media. And then, of course, the cover image she gave away for free. You can still get it for free too. I know that was very sweet of Korilynn. I actually am digging the grayscale in this one over her last grayscale book where it was just too dark. I like the grayscale in this. And if you're a Patreon member, she gave us like tons of previews of each one as she finished them. But yeah, like let me show you. Just look at all these pretty, pretty faces. And I like them because it's just, excuse me, I'm trying not to cough really loud, but I like them because it's not like the full image and they're not busy backgrounds. Like it's kind of like her enchanted faces almost, but this Storytime Fairy one I plan to color first because it's just too cute. So yeah, that is the fantasy or fierce and fancy fantasy faces. Holy crap, that's a lot to say. So that is available. I'm not sure when the pocket edition is coming out. I know she said there was a few things she was working on, but we'll see. So the flip through for this one is already on my channel. If you want to check that out. But this month I bought the Magical Maidens. Now this is from Jennifer Zimmerman. I have purchased only a couple of her PDFs. And thank goodness for that because now they're all here in this book. But yeah, this is the nicer Create Space paper. So it's got this, the smooth instead of the printer paper feel. But these are really pretty. Some of the sketchwork is a little heavy. I'll show you, like, see how that sketchwork in there is a little heavy. So what I plan to do, especially because like the face on this one, I don't know if the camera will pick it up as much, but like, do you see that really crazy, sketchy stuff in there? For some reason it blocked Terelin's hi message fixed. But yeah, like the super sketchy, I'm going to kind of go in and erase some of that because it's just a little too heavy, but pretty images. She's always been a favorite of mine. She has her books out for how to color. What are there? 3, 4? I don't know. There's quite a few volumes. So she teaches you how to color. So you might know her as Modern Coloring if Jennifer Zimmerman doesn't, ring a bell. But yeah, I was really excited that she came out with this book. And the flip through is already on my channel for this one. But I like this one and I plan to color in it. Lots of pretty hair, and you can see them all in the back as well. And I think, which one was it? One of these, I was like, oh crap, I just bought it. I think it was these fairies up here. I had just bought the PDFs and then I bought the book and I was like, oh shoot. It happens. Oh, hi Sue. You're not too late. I've only been going for about 20 minutes. Okay. So, Joshua Dunbar has started like these pocket-sized coloring books. Like, see, so my hand is about as big as the book. They're really cute. I had purchased the Christmas cuties, but it was after Christmas. So I'll be saving this one for, well, Christmas. But really cute images. I mean, like, look at these things. They're so adorable. And you could totally belt these out like super quick. I mean, look at that. Like, that's easy peasy. All of these are really easy. I think some people used these as a countdown calendar to Christmas. Correct me if I'm wrong. I saw a few people doing it. But yeah, super cute images. I don't have a flip through of this one on my channel. There's quite a few people like Amberly Silencia has one, but it was like so past Christmas. I was like, Now this one, the Valentine's Cuties, there is a flip through on my channel. I snagged this one, and this is just super cute. Like, I love the images in here. They're not all super Valentine's-ish either, so you could color in here like year round. I mean, like, this doesn't have to be Valentine's, but I am going to like color in this in February. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, even that, it's not, I mean, yeah, strawberries and champagne or whatever is romantic, but not necessarily only for that. Yeah, these could help you with highlights for sure. Um, and they have a very, very light grayscale added. It's hard for the camera to pick it up. This thing is just flipping adorable. But, whoops, the camera doesn't pick it up, but there's a very light grayscale as well that he's kind of added in. But yeah, full flip through is already on my channel of this one. I'm a sucker for like pocket sized books because they're just like you can take them with you, but also uh, like if you're kind of working on a complicated page or not even a complicated page, just a bigger page, and you need like that instant gratification of like, I need a finished page like today, I usually go for the pocket size. So, because there's sometimes, you're working on a page and you're just like, is this ever going to end? Sit on your hands. All right. So I grabbed two mythographic books. I've been getting into these lately. In fact, in my January completed pages, I'll have a couple. I already have the flip through on my channel of this Cosmic Spirit one, so you can take a look for the full flip through. But this is a Fabiana Attanasio one. Really cool. They're single-sided. Great paper as always. No stupid hidden objects because they've been getting away from those, thank goodness. But yeah, I'm really digging like the new ones. The artwork always, like, I'm just blown away because I'm like, who thinks of this crap? Like, like I just want to get in these artists' minds for a day, like just rent out their brain for a day. Because I mean, how do you come up with this? Like, come on. But yeah, this book is amazing. So this is the latest one. Literally came out this month. Full flip through is already on my channel if you want to see what it looks like. But I do recommend this one if you like Fabiana Attanasio. I was really impressed with it. And funny enough, I had seen a couple flip throughs while waiting for mine. And I was like, oh, you know what? That's not going to be for me. I'm going to have to return that. But then when it got here to me and I looked at it in person, I was like, oh, holy crap, this is actually really cool. So sometimes flip through videos, you still got to buy it, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so this is an old one, Enchanted Castles. This is a Fabiana Attanasio one as well. Now, normally the mythographic ones with these stupid hidden objects, like they got here in gold, like the Christmas lights and flippin' toothbrush. Why do we have to put a toothbrush in our beautiful artwork? I hate it. Now, this one will have those hidden objects, but it's one that I've seen a lot of people color in and I think is really pretty, so I'm going to let that slide. But the a lot of the older ones with the, hide and seek junk are just not for me and I won't buy. But like, look at this one. This is just gorgeous. Absolutely stunning artwork. Yeah, I really hate that there's a freaking ruler right there, but I'll have to find a way around it. Like, look, there's a highlighter just in the clouds. Why do we do that? Hi, Emily and Hannah. But yeah, so I didn't really start getting into mythographic till they removed the hidden objects, but I went back and got this one knowing there was hidden objects because I really liked the artwork. Like this one, I just think is absolutely stunning. I mean, the whole measuring tape right here and a camera hiding right there. Bleh. But yeah, I'll have to find a way to work around those. I really wish there wasn't a piece of cake though right in the middle of this castle, but I'll find a way. Yeah, I've seen people white them out. On one page, I just used my gold pen like they do on the cover and just put them in gold and called it a day. But this was one where I was like, yeah, I really want it. I mean, like, 'cause look at that. That's just so gorgeous. Um, but yeah, the most of the older versions with the hidden objects, I won't buy. I just made an exception for this one because I love Fabiana Attanasio. Her artwork is stunning. But yeah, just some of these. Like there's a freaking coffee cup in the middle of this castle. I may try and rework some of those hidden objects though, like erase a little bit of the lines and kind of draw something else in. So I'm going to try it. I'll let you know how it works out. I'm not saying it will, but never know. Hi, Summit. Okay. So my lovely, lovely YouTube wife, as we like to call her, Emma, sent me some books for my birthday. And so I wanted to show those as well. So I didn't buy these ones, but these are super cute. So she got me, this is a Creative Haven one called Curious Creatures, and the artist is Amy Weber. Let's see if I can get to the back of this one first. So this one is super cool. It's like fun and quirky. But yeah, this will be like a fun one to just do when you want to relax, do something wacky. In fact, I might even like use just like Sharpies and markers on these. Just have some fun. But this one was really cute. Look at these little steampunk looking mice. I mean, so random. Little steampunk tree. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. So yeah, this is Curious Creatures. And then, let's see. Emma also sent me the Kawaii Astro Girl from Coco Wayo. I really like Coco Wayo's work. Let me get through there. So they're always black background, but they are Create Space paper, so you have to keep that in mind. My darling Emma loves to color on Create Space paper. She's got more patience than I do. I usually just scan them. But this was on my wish list and I thought it was so cute. And so she sent it for my birthday and I was like, oh, you sweetie. But yeah, these are really cute. Look at these. So funny. Oh, hi, Lee. Well, welcome. That one is adorable. But yeah, I had saw this one a while ago and I was like, oh, this is too adorable. She's Astro Girl. Look, she's in the sky with whales. I mean, it's just so fun. And I love to do these like kawaii and chibi girls in markers. That's usually how I work on them. Although I might do some marker base and try some pencil. Me and marker bases don't get along. I try my best. I try. Oh, look at that one. That's kind of cool. I like that one a lot. But yeah, this is just adorable. It belongs to page. But yeah, so that was sent to me by Emma for my birthday. So thank you, Emma. You're not here, but I thanked you outside of the channel as well. Okay. So the last book I bought is one I already have and one I've purchased before. So I had bought Ivy and the Inky Butterfly when it first came out. And Emily's not biased towards like Johanna Basford at all. So I had bought this when it first came out, but when it first came out, I wasn't quite confident in my coloring skills. So a lot of it had like sloppy pages and pages like, I followed like tutorials and I'm like, oh, I want to redo those. And then my second copy I bought, my darling child, who is now 6, but at the time was not, had gotten a hold of and drawn over a bunch of pages. So I had stuck this on my wish list, and I use the Honey app. I don't know if any of you use that, but there was one day where this dropped down to like 9.95 or something like that. And so I went and snagged it real quick. Now, this is a really thick beast of a book, by the way. So yes, I have a brand new untouched copy that I can finally color in without any little kids attacking it and me feeling more confident. But I mean, this book has been around since, gosh, when? Where's the printing date? Oh, 2017. So it's been a while. Holy crap, this thing is so thick and I haven't broken the spine. I'm sure you guys have seen flip throughs of this by now, but this is one of my like books, like a bucket list book that I would love to complete like all the way through. It was actually one of the first Johanna Basford books I got where I started to enjoy Johanna Basford. So I had bought her Magical Jungle, Enchanted Forest. I bought all those books. But when this one came out, I was like, ooh, I'm really digging her style now. And then, just from there on, after this book, she just got better and better. I still love her older books. Yeah, so this was a page I had tried to color with my novice coloring skills and absolutely hated the way it turned out. So I can't wait to redo this one. I was using like Marco Ruffin pencils in this one and trying to do a pencil background with Marco Ruffin. I don't recommend that ever. Mm-mm. Pencil backgrounds are scary enough, but for Pete's sake, with Marco Ruffin, I was literally like, yeah. And I didn't have any skills at blending or anything. I had colored this page in another book, and it turned out actually really good, but I had followed a tutorial. And like I said, I had gotten this before I even started my channel, and I was just kind of learning. And so, yeah, I'm happy I have a clean copy that I can just start over. But this was a book that really got me into Johanna Basford. I did, in one of my old copies, this one, Color with Claire, has that full color along on her channel of this page here. And it was really fun and bright and just awesome and beautiful. So, yeah. Most of my one copy is just tutorials I did from other channels as I was learning how to color. But I'm really excited to have a copy that has not been hijacked by my children and lines drawn all over the place. And then I just wanted one that I could make my own now that I feel more confident and color the pages that I did as tutorials from other channels. I want to be able to like redo those pages in my own style now. So really excited. And like I said, I just put it on the Honey app. I don't know if any of you guys have that, but it watches Amazon and it'll email you when a price drops. And so I snagged it. It's a huge book though. This thing is a monster. It's like the thickest one she's ever released, I think. Okay. Let's talk about PDFs. Oh, I have to bend over to the floor. Okay. The app is called Honey, like, Honey. And yeah, you just put it on you add things to your list and it'll notify you when the price drops. So I did buy some PDFs. It's been a stressful January, I would say. And so not doing the smart way of dealing with my stress, I just bought a bunch of PDFs because, well, why not? So this is a Renata Berta page that I bought. And if you guys know me or have seen my channel long enough, I'm pretty sure you could guess why I bought this page. Anyone want to guess? Because if you can't, like, it's literally the whole picture. Woo! I have a fear of coloring birds. I actually suck at coloring birds. I think there's a kitten clatter class in my backlog. The hummingbird, Sonia. Bad. PJB. Yeah, I can't color birds to save my life, you guys. I need to really work on that. But this hair, it's just, it's luscious. That's what it is. It's luscious. So I grabbed that PDF. I don't buy a ton of hers because some of them come off really, I don't know, digitally drawn and just not my thing. Okay. So I bought Mystic Art Mirrors has that Zodiac PDF book. I bought that. Ooh, hopefully you can't hear the dogs barking like crazy. I didn't print out all the pages though. I printed the ones that I want to color right away because my brother LaserJet printer is starting to get a really bad line. It used to be like a tiny line, but now it's turning into a really gnarly line on the drum. So I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna have to replace it. But I did print out a few of them. So I printed out the Sagittarius because I just thought this was gorgeous. And yeah, hair. And I will leave links to these Etsy ones after the stream. I couldn't remember at the time I was putting the stream up, but I bought this Aquarius one because I thought this was just breathtaking. Pisces, I loved this one too. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The Taurus one, I totally printed for that hair. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to color that hair. So yeah. This is the only one you have for Mystic Art Mirrors. Yeah, I hadn't bought this one yet. I was actually kind of surprised I didn't. So this one's Virgo. Again, I didn't print the whole book. I just printed the ones I want to color like now. But I loved this one for the hair, but also it is really pretty. It's very pretty, and that's Virgo. So those are the only ones I printed from that book. I didn't even print my own sign for Capricorn. Okay, I need to leave that on there so I remember where to link to for some of these. But yeah, I didn't even print the Capricorn one, and that's me. Oh, what are you gonna do? All right, so next for PDFs. Oh my gosh, can you guys hear those dogs barking? Because if you can, I'll go yell real quick. I know how annoying it can be. Okay, so I don't know how to say her name properly. Is it Reda? I'm butchering her name, but she comes out with really cute images. She shares them on her Instagram, so definitely follow her Instagram. No, don't follow them if you have a buying problem, because then you'll just buy them instantly. So I bought her latest 3-pack on Instagram, and I was just like, these are so cute. I mean, look at this. This is adorable. She does really cute work. You hear them? Okay. I just want to make sure it's not super loud. Our trainer's dog is here hanging out with us because our other husky is at the trainer's house. And so we kind of did just a swap. But yeah, our trainer's dog and then Akira, my youngest husky, they like talk to each other. And then Scout sits there like a hall monitor and barks, telling them to stop whatever they're doing. So it's like freaking circus in my house. So yeah, this is the other one. I think this one is so fun. I don't know how I'm going to color it yet. And then there's this one. It's got like the underwater theme. But yeah, her work is really, really cute. I plan to do a lot more of hers. I just think she is so creative and just, yeah, like I love everything she makes. Her little houses, her little girls, and these little, ball portraits. I love it. So yeah, I'll link to those after the stream. Okay. So here is a new one that I found. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go tell them to put the dogs outside because they're getting a little rowdy and it will start getting too loud. Hey, Eve, can you put them outside? Thanks. Okay, I'm back. Let the dogs be. Hey, they can go hang out in the snow. Well, the huskies can. I have to bring in my trainer's dog a lot more often because she's not a husky. All right. So I just found this artist. If Ryan is no longer on YouTube, does that mean you're divorced? No, we're not divorced. He pops on YouTube sometimes, but yeah, he's done with YouTube right now. So I guess he's my we just can't call him my YouTube husband. So this is a new artist to me. I don't know how I didn't find her earlier. She actually popped up on Etsy when it was just like a suggested, but it's called Color with Steph, and she does these really cute little houses. And so I just had to buy them. Yeah, had to. So this is like called the Apple Blossom House or something like that, but isn't that adorable? It's so cute. And then she's got like this sunflower house. I mean, theirs are so pretty. And her artwork is really good. I can't remember what this one was called, but yeah, I was just like, oh, these are so adorable. This would definitely be more fall, but it's just so cute. This one I loved to death when I saw it, and it looks like she did it in 2019. So she's been around a while. So that makes it even worse because I'm like, I didn't even hear of her. But yeah, this one too, I really like. My stupid printer left a black line right there that I'm gonna have to erase. It was having a rough day. And then this one, this is so pretty. It kind of has like a Clara Markova vibe, but not, you know what I mean? Like it's just kind of got that fantasy feel. But yeah, don't worry. I'll leave links to all these Etsy ones after the stream. Just give me about an hour after. I just couldn't remember what the heck I bought from Etsy. That's so sad. Um, I don't think it's called PayPal, honey. It is an orange widget, but it's PayPal or not PayPal. It's just called Honey. I don't think I have it on my laptop. I'll try and find it and I'll put it. You're not in my Discord because I was gonna say I'll put it in my Discord, but I'll put it in my community tab when I find it. But yeah, so that was Color with Steph. Okay. So this is Lou Art Dream. I had found her a couple months ago. Really love her artwork. I'm trying to finish up a page right now, but this is one she just came out with for winter, and I thought it was just stunning. So I snagged it up. It's really, really pretty. I love it, not just for the hair, but it's just so gorgeous. And this is all supposed to be like snow, so it's like winter covered stuff here. But yeah, I her artwork is just getting better and better the more she releases. So I'm really, really digging this gal. And she did have, when you buy hers, it comes in a lighter version, a darker version. Sometimes you get a sepia and a blue version. I went with a darker one this time. Now her stuff does get very sketchy, so you can see like sketch lines in there. I just take my little AFMAT eraser and kind of erase some of that. You can leave it if you want. It's just for me, it kind of distorts even with Prisma being so opaque. It distorts it a little. So I take some of that out just so I'm not fighting it. Yeah, her eyes are really intense and they're not even colored in. It's like insane. So I'm like, wow. But okay. So you're probably going to ask why I have a Create Space copy version of Hannah Lynn's books, and then I bought a PDF version. And why is it printed twice? There's a reason for it. Okay, I gotta fill the paper. Okay, so this side is printed on my marker paper, and I printed the marker paper one in just the line art images. So I wanted to do just the line art for my marker paper. So these will be all colored out in marker. I'm not a big fan of doing the grayscale with the markers just because then it kind of depending on the markers you're using, like my Ohuhus, it kind of distorts my shading. So I want to make my own shading. And then, yeah, the other version I printed on the paper that I normally use for pencils. And then I did that simply because I wanted all the grayscale ones printed on the pencil paper. And I will have these like for color alongs or just to color myself. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did. So they are separated, yes, by line art and grayscale, but different types of paper. And I had gotten this, if you're a Patreon member, you get a discount, so you can buy the PDF version for a lot cheaper on her website. So that's why I had done that. But so I have a marker paper version and a pencil version. Let's see. Okay. Now let's get to the goodies I have purchased. Where's my paper? Because we're going to need that. All right. One goodie that isn't really a new goodie. Well, it's new because I had to replace my old one, but I went back and rebought the Doll 133. I normally use like this AFMAT here to sharpen my pencils and whatnot. I have a Jar Link one downstairs as well. The Jar Link is portable, but the reason I wanted to replace my doll is one, like if I'm streaming or if I'm doing a color along and I do not feel like editing, because I'm notorious for that, I can actually sharpen on camera without like killing your guys' ears. But also, this is quiet. So, you know, if I'm coloring in the morning or when the kids are in bed, they're not hearing the wonderful loud sounds of one of my sharpeners. So, repurchased the doll. I'm really hoping this doesn't break as quickly as my last one did. Now, I'm not going to say that the price has come down a ton on the doll, but it has come down a lot since, like, gosh, a couple months ago, it was like ridiculously priced. So it's come down, and I honestly think it's as low as it's going to go. It's never going to be like $10 or $11 or whatever the heck we got it for back in the day. So just FYI. Okay. I need to get these up here. So let me, oh, this is going to be super annoying. Let me get my scissors. Okay, woo. So on Amazon, they had a 3-pack of the Wink of Stella brushes. Now, I have the Spectrum Noir ones, but I kind of wanted to see what the Wink of Stella ones were like and just try them out. So that's why I ended up buying this 3-pack. It was pretty inexpensive, actually. So I grabbed that just because I wanted to see what all the fuss was about with the Wink of Stella. Oh man, you can actually see it in the little thing down here. That's kind of cool. Hi, Veronica. So yeah, I am going to pop this off. Oh, do I have a, let me see. Most importantly, do I have a clear one of my other ones up here? I do. Wait, is this clear? Yes, it is. Yeah, so I have these Spectrum Noir sparkle ones that I normally use. And then this is the Zig Wink of Stella. So obviously you get a lot more in the Spectrum Noir for starters, but I'm kind of curious what's going to be more sparkly. So let me see if I forgot to grab black paper, but I know I got some in my drawer, so I'll grab some in a sec. Did you just order the Wink of Stella or the Spectrum Noir ones? But I'm gonna grab black paper. Hang on, because that'll be a lot better. I thought I had grabbed it, but I guess not. Why be prepared? Don't worry, I didn't leave. Just trying to find my black paper that's hiding somewhere in my paper drawer. Whoa, where'd you go? using one of these. Aha! There we go. Found it. All right, so let's get out this black paper pad, and then we can compare the sparklies. I also have to take off the little pieces here. Oh, you got the Wink of Stella? Yeah, they had a good price on the 3-pack on Amazon. So I was like, hey, let's give that a go. All right. I'm just using the black paper sketch pad that came with one of my castle art things. Don't remember what. Let's see, grab my white gel pen, and we will write who is who. Okay. So we've got Wink of Stella. Wow, that doesn't want to work, does it? And Spectrum Noir. Okay. Now let me just get the little, so these are like the little safety things on them so they don't link all over the place. So if you are brand new to those, just keep in mind you gotta take that off if you want it to work. First time I got them, I was like, why are these not working? And then, yeah. Okay, so you got to shake them and give them a pretty good shake. Nice arm workout, too. Oh. Now, the worst part about any of these, I would say, is priming them, just because sometimes you prime it and get a little too much. And then you're like, ah, crap. Okay, let's see how this one wants to work out. I'm just seeing. See, I over-primed, but it's okay. We're just gonna brush it around. So this is the Spectrum Noir. I'm putting it on the black paper just because it'll be easier for you guys to see. Let me get this safety thing off of here. All right, let's see what this Wink of Stella is and what the fuss is about. Let me shake it though. Because, yeah, I was always curious, like, what made Wink of, everyone recommended Wink of Stella, and I'm like, well, those things are expensive, and the Spectrum Noir are cheaper. So I was like, All right, so I wanted to see what made these so awesome. I'm going to try and not, like, get a big glop going on, but no, we're not there yet. Come on. And then I'll show it on the camera a little better, so you, like, zoom in so you guys can see the sparkle. Oh, there it goes. I'm like afraid to get a big blob. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're just gonna blob. Okay, well, I can already see these are a lot more sparkly. Fine. Wink of Stella has a lot more sparkle. But that was a big blob that came out. It's gold. It is gold. So the Spectrum Noir is silver. So are all the clear Wink of Stellas more gold? Like I said, I'm new to this. you got to take these off. I did it too, though. I was like, oh. All right, so the Spectrum Noir is silver. And the Wink of Stella is the sparkly. Extra sparkly and gold. Woo. I didn't know Wink of Stella was gold, though. I thought it was, like, supposed to be silver. Here's it being swatched without the glob, so it's not as concentrated. Very interesting. And then the Spectrum Noir also all nice and evenly without the blob because it's been primed. But even still, that one is. So see that one there without like me getting a big blob and pushing it around. That's still the Spectrum or Wink of Stella. And then the Spectrum Noir is a little bit more or less. So what I'm curious about is this is the clear color value set. So let me see. So that one was gold. What do you want to bet this 3-pack has, no, they all say clear. Interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that because these are supposed to be clear color, but I'm getting the gold. So we will have to see. I don't think the pack has all 3 because they're labeled exactly the same. It says clear. So I'll have to look into that and let you guys know. But the gold one is still very pretty and very sparkly, but I'm very curious what their like actual iridescent one would look like. So, yours says Wink of Stella brush. Well, so does mine. It says Wink of Stella brush 2 though. But I don't know. I'll look into it. Either way, I have a gold sparkly thing to play with. Woo. So I'm not disappointed, but I want clear or silver or something. All right. So yeah, those are the Wink of Stella brushes that I got. I'll move those off to the side. This needs to go over here. Okay. Hang on. This is gonna be loud for a sec. Maybe. It should say on the end of the pen, because mine just says that 9999, or yeah, 999. Six. Interesting. Hang on, this thing is like taped to high heaven. Okay. Holy shamoly, shrink wrap. Okay, so I had to replace my dark skin tones from, so yours says F21999, mine says F22999. So I think they, even though they called this the clear set, they obviously did not. So I'll have to go find the clear ones. So I had to replace my Black Widow dark tone skin tones, and I believe these have, oh my gosh, all this tape. A girl can only handle so much packaging. I believe these have, ta-da, shrink wrap. So yeah. There we go. Okay, so I had to replace the skin tone sets because I actually am out of a lot of these ones. Wow, that's really loud, sorry. So a lot of the colors that came in the dark tone skin tone set, I actually use for hair. So most of these were like almost gone, and this one, Midnight, was completely gone. Like it was down to, I got it down to here before there was no more I could get out of it. But yeah, chalk tone, mud, cinnamon, Negra, all of those are like down to nothing. Same with this one, light mocha and suede. So it was better for me to just buy the whole pack. Yes, you can get these in open stock. You just send a message to Albert on Facebook, and you can. I could go buy 12 midnights, but the problem is the shipping from Australia to here is just not worth it, especially when I can just snag this 12 pack and I need all of these colors anyway. So it's just cheaper for me to do that. I think about the only colors in this set that I don't use for hair or haven't used up is the gray thorn and washed purple, to be honest. The rest of these I use quite frequently. Oh, yep, a leather, especially leather. So yeah, it was just easier to go ahead and buy these. But yeah, I know for some people, like if you're not going to use the full tin, you can go get the open stock, but I would highly recommend like ordering quite a few of each color that you need to justify that shipping from Australia, because otherwise, oof. So for me, I'm just like, no, I'm buying the tin, plus it's free shipping from Amazon and it'll be here in 2 days or sometimes 1 day, depending. Okay. So I think I have finished collecting all of the Faber-Castell gelatos. All I had left were the brights and the metallics. So I did get some paper in my Crayon Dash palette, which is just perma stained from gelatos and some sort of glue. But I wanted to swatch just a couple so we could see what the colors looked like, especially from the metallics. I'm very curious on that. But yeah, I have finally finished my collection, so I'll do a full swatching of all my gelatos in a separate video. But I just wanted to play around with a couple and show you guys. So let's start with the metallics because we all like things that shine. The ice cream. Oh, I am in love with the Talenti layered gelatos. My favorite one is the mint, and they keep going out of stock, so I get really cranky. Oh, Amazon mistakes. All right, so this one, let's see, which one do I want to swatch? I want to swatch, oh, that's loud. I want to swatch this metallic mint because it's looking pretty. I gotta swatch this purple. Ooh, metallic grape. I want to do this metallic blueberry. Do they have like I think there's a rose gold in here. Yeah, I think this is they call it iced rose, but yeah, we're going to call it rose gold. I want to see what that one looks like. And then I think this one is gold. So let's pull that one out. Let's just see. Because I kind of want to see the shimmer on these. Now I use the brushes. So that's these bad boys here. I just clean the brushes off with my pink soap when they start to get a little icky. But I always have like spare paper, so I always like test my brush to make sure there's nothing on it. Please always do that. So yeah, let me see if I can get, they don't want to stand up. All right, I want to see what these colors look like. So got some grape. Set that there. And then we've got our, ooh, these are so creamy. I love brand new gelatos. Like when you put them on the palette, they're just, oh, it's like lipstick. It's just so creamy when it goes down. But the reason I like to swatch with the brush is because that's how I use them. So that's the most accurate representation of what they're going to look like on my pages. So that's why I swatch them and play with them that way. Rarely do I activate mine with water. I just have never been a fan, but I do on occasion. But this is the usual way. I like the iridescent pack, to be honest. I love that little shimmer that they have in them, so it's a good pack. All right, we're gonna grab this purple and just see how it looks. Now, it's not going to be as metallic on the paper, obviously, because, well, I'm wearing it down, but I want to see if it still has a little metallic shimmer. I'm going to use a smaller brush. Got my blue. Ooh. Let me wipe off my thing there. Let's see what this green is. Might need to put down some more of this green. We'll see. I have a toothier paper too right now, so it'll kind of build up a little, but not as nice as the smooth paper. And then the gelatos, you just let them air dry if you use them for backgrounds. Just let those bad boys air dry. They are a little tacky for a bit after. That's why you want to wait and just let them air dry. Cleaning off my brush. Okay. Let's do the rose gold. I just want to see if these have any sparkle to them. That rose gold is like, Wah, wah. Let's get some more. Need you to be a little brighter. And you can also use stencil brushes with gelatos, but I cannot stand the sound of the stencil brush. Interesting. Is this separating because my brush is dirty, or I'm going to grab a clean brush just to double check? Because otherwise it's got a really ugly brown thing going on. So I want to make sure this brush is clean. It is. So let's try this one again. Otherwise, that's a hideous color when it brushes out. See that brown right there? What are we doing? All right. How do they do on, I assume you're meaning like Create Space paper. To be honest, I've never used mine on Create Space paper, so I'm not the best to ask on that one. So if anyone in chat has used them on Create Space paper, okay, yeah, it was because I had a dirty brush, thank goodness. Otherwise, that rose gold would have been such a waste of a color. All right, and then we got the gold. Let me see. So they don't have a shimmer very much at all once you put them down with the brush. Yeah, you won't even catch a shimmer. Like, there's not any shimmer whatsoever. Now, there are people that put them on their pages with their finger. Like, you could either go directly with your finger and just kind of wiggle it around. But that's not my style. So you can pick it up with your finger here and then put them on, and you get kind of a different effect. See how you'll see more tooth than like how it's up here. But then of course you can activate them with water. See, I can see all the shimmer on my finger. So I bet you if you activate these with water, they'll have a lot better metallic look to them. But yeah, if you use the brush, which is what I normally use, it's just got a light sheen, but that's more of the gel crayon than the metallic. So just something to note if you use the brush method. Let's look at the brights. Let's put those off to the side. Wow, that's really on my finger. Okay. I'm just going to flip this over. Oh, that's right. We got more tape. Always tape. Yeah, like I said, I don't usually activate mine with water, so I don't normally swatch them that way. Although when I do my full swatch video of all of them, I will do some with water. The gelatos always come with this really crappy brush that I just give to my kids. I don't use this brush. And then, of course, you get the sponges. Look at these brights, though. Holy cow, these are like, whoa. All right, I definitely want to check out. Let's see, this one is called Bubblegum. Gotta try that. We got a lime, or what's the other green one? Margarita mix. Oh, yep, we're doing that one. Okay, hi, Christina. Let's see, what's this one? It's got some cute names. Passion fruit. I want to see what this orange looks like if you use it. It's an orange soda. And then this one, oh, lavender. Not as fun of a name. Let's see, what do we got here? Boysenberry, or this. Oh, no, we're doing this one because it's called Snow Cone, and that is just too cute. All right, let's try some of these brights and see how bright they are. Okay, so this is Bubblegum. Ooh, it is so bright. That is pink. Just keep in mind when you use the brush method, I need to clean off my brushes. They do kind of, the color dulls out. So like the color you get on your palette versus what you get on your paper are two different things. It's not necessarily a bad thing because then you can build up layers. Like you can keep building your color. So this is bubble gum. So see how it's a lot lighter on the page. But like this is what's nice about it. So like if you're doing a background, say you're doing a background and you're kind of like, terrified of the color or not sure about it. Like you don't want to throw down that bright of a color and then you're stuck with it. So it's nice that these can be layered because then you can just keep building up the color. See, now it's brighter with that second layer. Like, so you can just keep going back in and adding more and more layers till you get the consistency and the color you want, as opposed to like just going in full force and be like, oh gosh, that was too bright. And, you can't blend it. So I kind of like them for that because they have that translucency that builds up. So yeah, that's bubble gum with a few layers in there. Definitely can't use this brush for the lime. All right, not lime. This is margarita mix. My bad. Oh my gosh, that is so bright. Oh, this is going to be bright. Oh, so bright. It's like a neon green, yellow something, but it's pretty. Doesn't look like lime margarita mix or anything. Definitely looks like the yellow. This one's really smooth going down on the paper. Hi, Bee. Yeah, this one goes on the paper really nice. I like it. Look at that. That's a pretty color. I do like that one actually a lot. Not just for the cute name. All right, passion fruit. It's got like a nice little purpley pink. I'm going to clean off this brush and use this brush. Yeah, you can. So gelatos are like, the artist grade gel crayon. Okay. But I have the King Arts and the King Arts work great. I also have some other gel crayons I need to swatch that were sent to me. But there's Faber-Castell. You can buy the silky crayons. A lot of people use the silky crayons and love those for backgrounds. And then, yeah, you can also use soft pastels, even the cheap chalk pastels. My first set of pastels was a Sargent Art set. And you can do great backgrounds with the Sargent Art ones and any of those cheap chalk pastels. So don't think you have to buy gel crayons. And definitely don't think you have to buy gelatos, because gelatos are the artist grade creme de la creme. You're paying for that part. You can wait till the King Art go on Lightning Deal. The King Art go on Lightning Deal quite a bit, and they're really good. I'll be doing a gel crayon series here soon because I had a request. So I'll be featuring the King Art, Faber-Castell, and Faber-Castell has another set of gel crayons that aren't gelatos. So when I say that, I'm talking about their other ones. They're ones for kids, and then the gelatos. Just to show you guys, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. Oh my gosh. Can you see how bright this is? It's not showing as well because of the lighting in here. It's called orange soda too, by the way. That's super cute. But this is bright. Whoa. But yeah, the King Art are not bad at all. Now I will say the King Art are jellier. Is that a word? It's gonna be today. You can just feel the gel in them, but they still build up beautifully. You can like add layers. So yeah, it's just, you can definitely feel that gel more, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I love their, like, the King Art pastel set, very pretty. And they build up nicely. Like I said, with the gel crayons, if you're using these makeup brushes, you should be building up your colors. Like, you don't want to go in and like expect it to just wow. You want to like build up the layers so you can see how it looks. Um, and then that way you don't totally like foobar your background. So this one's called Lavender. There's some like gel crayon backgrounds where I've like gone over it 4 or 5 times just as I'm blending different colors together. So, and then yeah, some of those cheaper brands you can get, like TJ Maxx, Ross. Gosh, what was the other one? Marshalls. Oh yeah, Nat put it there. Yeah, you can do the masking fluid and then gelatos. I use gelatos for my background, but I'm too lazy to put down masking fluid. So I'm just like, whatever. We're just going for it. So this isn't really like a bright color, I wouldn't say. This the lavender, it's pretty soft, but still. Too tall for my lid. There you go. Yeah, there's, even with watercolor, you're never gonna catch this gal using masking fluid. I'm just like, yeah, no, I can't be bothered. I'm sorry. It's too much time. I have like 0 patience for the masking fluid. All right, let's see what snow cone looks like. Ooh, snow cone. I want to get in a spot on my palette where I'm not accidentally picking up a color I don't want to pick up. I'm the lazy colorist. Like I said a long time ago, I should have named my channel that. If there's a way around it, I'm not gonna do it. That's why I like Prismacolor. What? Layers? No, just smush them together. It's fine. Snow cone is such a pretty blue. I really like that blue. So these are definitely bright, and they're not going to be like the iridescents because they won't have like a little chunks of not chunks. Chunks the wrong word. A slight shimmer to them, but they are bright. These would be really fun to use like in a nice summer background. But even then, like these would all blend really nice. And like I said, I put a couple layers on these, as you saw. So if I were to just do a single layer, they're not even going to be as bright. Like this orange. Where'd you go, orange? Masking pens are nice. They just run out so fast. So here is that same orange with a single layer. I'm going to work it out and buff it out too, so you can see how it's, if I'm buffing out on a light pressure instead of a heavy pressure, see how light it is. And that's heavy pressure, light pressure, and that's 2 layers. Let's see if I can pick up the rest of this right here. And then that's like got 3 layers on it. So yeah, if I were to do like a light pressure of that bright orange, which is up there, you could get a really nice effect. So it will actually like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Lighten up. Wow, there's that word. But yeah, so gel crayons, you have to remember, if you're putting them down, the pressure matters. Like when I swatch them, I usually swatch with a heavy pressure, and then I kind of put them down on my paper nice and light and just keep building them up. And then, like I said, you just have them air dry. So let's see. I use a ruling pen so I don't have to ruin a paintbrush. Oh, you mean for the masking fluid? Yeah, masking fluid will ruin a paintbrush for sure. I have, oh my gosh, where is it? You can use, for masking fluid, you can use like these daughter tools. I have these daughter tools. You can use these for also making little white dots, but these work really good for masking fluid. And then also a rubber eraser, but I don't have one nearby. So yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, those little rubber ended erasers that you get on a pen. Those work really good for masking fluid too. But never use a paintbrush because your paintbrush will be a goner. If you want to be legit lazy, just use the back end of a paintbrush. Get one that's pointy and use the back end of that for your masking fluid. You can do that, or oh, where's my other one at? Oh, it must be downstairs. Yeah, I have another pen that has another type of brush with a different end, but it's not up here. Okay, so yes, that is all my fun goodies. So like I said with the gelatos, now that I have, I think, finished my collection, let's hope so, because I mean, how many gelatos does a girl need to buy? I'm going to be swatching all of them in a video so that you guys can see the whole range of gelatos. I do hate that they come in these packs, and I really hate that they say 15 pieces because you don't get 15 gelatos. So it's 12 gelatos, and these count towards the 15. So always keep that in mind. But yeah, I wish they would just have like a big pack of the gelatos. But the good thing about gelatos is you can get these open stock, whereas the King Art and all that, you can't. So like if I mean, it would take me a freaking decade to run through these though, the way I use them. But say I did run through this, I can go buy it open stock. So that is the one advantage that the gelatos have over a lot of other gel crayons out there. So keep that in mind. But like I said, if someone has ever used an entire gelato, let me know how long it took and what the heck you did with it, because I have a ton of gelatos, and yeah, I don't even think I've like gotten past the little lip that hangs over the plastic. So it would take for a long time. How do I store my gelatos? That's a good question. Hang on, let me grab it for you. So here's my super high-tech storage. Look at that. They're just all hanging out in here. All my gelatos. Now I just have to add this bright set and metallics, but I just keep them in this box here. Like my distressed crayons are in another box, but yeah, I just put them in here. Nothing crazy, because a lipstick storage case, yeah, that's a good idea. I just didn't want like to have like my Copics get the fancy storage. My gel crayons just go in a box, and then I just kind of pull them out, and I'll be like, yeah, that looks good, and throw it. I just kind of pick them out at random right now, because I actually don't have all my gelatos swatched. I just threw them in the box, called it a day. Same thing with my King Arts. I never ended up swatching those, so I just threw them all in the boxes, and I was like, well, I'll get to them one day. But I'm definitely going to be going through and swatching, because I have like these pastel ones, which are really pretty. Of course, I have the iridescence. There's 2 sets of iridescence. So, but yeah, I just found it was easier because I have a drawer in my craft room here that has a box for gelatos, and I think all of these will fit in there. And then it has a box of distress crayons and a box of the King Art. So like I have a whole drawer of just gel crayons and like, art crayons. So that's what I did, and that's why I store them that way. Are Copic sketch any good? Yeah, I mean, I am very like pro Copic, but if you're on a budget, there's always Ohuhu. But yeah, I'm in love with Copic sketch. I've got plenty of Copic sketches. I've got them all except the grays because with all the Ohuhu sets I own, I have a ton of grays that I need to get through. But if you can find Copic sketch on clearance, you buy those bad boys. Like right now, I have a whole bunch of Copics out of ink, and I need to go buy the refills, and I'm really bummed. 'Cause I'm like, dang it, I don't want to pay for that. But all right, everyone. Let's see. Do you still like your blick markers? I do, but I don't use them much. I'm actually going to probably sell them just because I prefer to use my Copics. I know they did finally fix the pricing on the blick markers, so kudos to them. But yeah, it's just I don't use them very much. So I don't know. But all right, I am going to head off, see what the dogs are up to, and hopefully make sure my kids didn't make any messes for me. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday or Monday, depending on where you live. And until next time, take care. Bye, everyone.